Welcome back to the Company of Heroes tournament. This game featuring Siberian Platoon as the allies, Aimstrong as the Wehrmacht. And holy hell, Siberian has dominated this tournament so far. He just came out of the game with Marines and just entirely defeated them. It was like Siberian was just splashing in a paddling pool or something, and Marines just fell over. I'm like, oh, I'm crippled. Please stop. And all the splashes were hurting Marines' eyes, and the chlorine was just getting in. So, honestly, I had no idea what the hell happened to Marines. But in any case, Aimstrong did a similar kind of thing to Guderian. He had a slight challenge in the second game, but he put all of his things in the right places, and the bribes got through. Or Guderian. So I think Aimstrong and Siberian so far having a nice banter. I think I just saw Siberian saying the winner of this game will be the winner of the tournament. Well, either Siberian's being like extremely confident about itself, or he's putting a lot of faith into Aimstrong. So I expect a good game if that's what he's saying. Aimstrong, my sixth sense tells me. Oh no, so that was Aimstrong saying that. So reverse that. Scratch that, reverse it, whichever one you want to do. Now, I think maybe there's going to be some barbed wire play down here from Aimstrong. He's been watching many videos, many experimentations as well, where barbed wire just gets placed down on that bridge there, which kind of makes it hard to capture this area. I mean, there's still access points down here, but that's we like to do that. We like to stop people from capturing fuel. In any case, I do want to say just one thing, just one minor appreciation. Nah, it's a really major one, actually. Cheers, guys, for actually supporting the channel. Watching these games is all you really need to do. For anyone that subscribes, super thumbs up to you guys. There's that barbed wire being placed down. It means, essentially, all the support you give me on the Facebook and stuff like that, then I can go out and buy that 3 terabyte hard drive. I got this a while ago, but I must say thanks for it again, because today is my Company of Heroes allocation day. And this is not a healthy engagement for the Pioneers. They took some damage whilst doing that. And now this guy spilt all of his ketchup. And I don't know about you, but I can't have a burger unless I have it with some ketchup. I mean, I try and put it in my face, but the face just cannot compute without the ketchup. So problems arise there. Got a few engagements in the middle of Volk squad right behind here, avoiding the engineers, or maybe they want to come out right into the rear of the engineer squad, and a second Volk squad here as well. So these guys are getting pretty sandwiched, but Aimstrong could have been, I don't know, around here a bit more. This would have been nice. And maybe behind this heavy cover as well. That would have stopped this rifleman squad advancing so easily. But then again, the positioning would have been horrible if the rifleman took that position behind that wall there, negating all this cover here. But in any case, it's fine, it's fine. These players doing okay in the middle. It seems like Siberian doesn't have control of the center so far. He's placing some mines down to secure further control of this area. That's essentially what these mines do early on in the game. And notice some capping backchers. I don't know why I tried to combine those words, but in any case, Aimstrong with the MG stopping that from being captured at least, but it's been neutralized. That's good enough, it's fine, that's all we want to do. It's even stopturing. Again, we're combining capturing with every single word in my lexicon of knowledge. Jeesh. I meant it's not actually giving them some of these munitions, but we are even going to capture that munitions as well. In terms of what's going on here, though, it seems like the double Volks could perhaps one of them get inside this building, another one come right around the side, put themselves behind this wall. That would... I mean, even though the riflemen are in heavy cover, it should still defeat them. There we go, getting inside that building. Wonderful. There's 4 windows here, which means... Four... Hey, my hands are dirty. Which is strange, because, like, before I cast these games, I wash myself. I need to wash myself more. Oh, I need some sort of hardcore washing device. Maybe I'll just climb in the oven later and bake the dirt off me. Oh, maybe not that. Jeep from Siberian is just on a scouting party, not finding out what's in the base, but it is kind of generally annoying. Hey, it's found out that there's a sniper here. That's a good call. That's a great call from Siberian. Now he knows that there's danger on the field with that sniper there. And he's got the perfect counter to it already. Swish! Double rifleman in the center. getting some nice angles on the Volks currently. I mean, there's decent heavy cover here and here, but gotta watch out for those mines. More mines going down. The Jeep's also just scouting around in the middle this time round, finding out what's over here. We had a sniper shot, 1 kill so far. The Jeep doesn't want to go in on this, though. That would be a bad place for a Jeep to be, sandwiched between all of these units. But Siberian knows what he's doing. I imagine he can keep a Jeep alive. If there's anyone that can keep a Jeep alive, it'll be Siberian. Oh, there goes the engineer squad. We left them around here for way too long. Way too long. So Siberian actually... What the hell? That isn't like Siberian. It's not like Siberian at all, losing an infantry soldier this early on. Just some engineers, but... Still, it's some engineers, again, being harassing with this just territory. He's constantly got all of the territory. There goes that wheezing again. I need to have my breathing examined by a doctor, perhaps. But you know, male ego says, no, there's nothing wrong with me, I won't check myself in. And then all of a sudden, I have no arms when I wake up. What the hell went wrong here? That's what I'm saying to Siberian with this Jeep. There may have been a mine there, and it may have blown something very important. Very important. The Aimstrong. Well, anyway, we can ignore that and pretend that this never happened, and hopefully the game will go pretty well for Aimstrong, as he's 6 minutes in the games. There's nothing that could have gone terribly bad for him. I mean, there's not like he lost a sniper or anything. Sniper for a Jeep trade, it's fair. We have bars up, by the way, from Siberian, so he's going to try and take the early game advantage of having so much goods. Why can't I hold all these fuel points? There's too many of them. Flamethrowers upgraded. We've got a machine gun sat on this small, narrow choke point, making sure that Aimstrong does not himself get pinned inside of his base. At least he has an exit point. That's good. We've got to hold on to this exit point. Charging out with all of the men that he can muster. And a new sniper. Yeah, that's what we need. Just another sniper now. Remember the Marinez game? Marinez got 2 snipers, and his snipers were just killed so soon. That game was over in a jiffy. Or a siffy, if you remember the good old days where jiff was sif. But RMG has been decrewed. What a wonderful thing for Siberian to have done. The Volks rushing, scurrying to pick that up. They don't want to let that fall into enemy hands. Oh my god, the flamethrowers have hit the field. There are the flamethrowers. The minesweepers can do nothing but try and shield themselves with the minesweeper. Wow, this is not going too well for Aimstrong at all. Just like Aimstrong just disposed of Guderian, and now Siberian is just taking out the trash even more. In comes yet another Jeep. Siberian must be pretty comfortable to even just go like tier 2. Tier 2, no problem for him. He might just try and finish the deal though, and get a supply yard, and then maybe a tank depot. I'm calling that's where the buildings are, by the way. I have no idea. Our engagements in the middle, though. Well, we do have some heavy cover, and it's not like there's too much left on the battlefield. What the hell? You wrong side! Wrong side! Get back behind here, damn it. There we go. Now the flamethrowers come in. Now, flamethrowers, j'adore. Absolutely j'adore people in heavy cover. They do not, they detest. I feel like I'm Pepsi now. Pepsi isn't in this tournament, by the way. But if he was, he probably would have been annihilated by Siberian, like everybody else probably would have been annihilated by Siberian. What the hell is wrong with you, Siberian? Hey, Demon191. I wish I could understand hieroglyphics, but unfortunately for me, I'm stupid, so we'll just have to totally ignore you. I wish I could turn the whispers off, by the way, but I never actually educated myself in how to do that. There is a way to do it. Nobody's told me that. Not a single person, not one clown has walked up to me and said, hey, here's the button combination. Ow. Scratch my face off. Ew. Awkward moment there. And RMG is trying to get away. I don't know why that MG's moving so slowly. I guess it was having mental difficulties working its legs. I mean, I've had those dreams where running is really difficult. I'm sure I'm not the only person. However, there are some other dreams I know of which I'm fairly certain that I'm the only person. Those dreams we keep to ourselves. We don't want to know about those dreams. Our sniper, however, is in his dreamland all by himself. Second sniper to die, and it's not surprising whatsoever. Siberian destroys snipers. But you know who destroys snipers more? Aimstrong and Marines, having them in awful positions, in awful places, and not retreating them before they need to be retreated. That's what gets snipers killed. That's the stuff we want to avoid. A Jeep is here. Like, the Jeep doesn't even need to be here, but it's gonna be here anyway. So it's just to inflict as much casualties and distraught. Oh, wow. Hell yeah, the scout is on point. Not only is the scout on point, but it's leading this battlefield charge right now. Completely unsupported. This is like Battlefield 3 Jeeps. I expect to see some C4 charges and just running into the base here. That's what we could be seeing. Aimstrong, however... Oh, look, Aimstrong's being, like, cool and salvaging this Jeep. So he's getting every little bit he can. Whilst chasing down one of these flamethrowers. Oh, is there going to be a lucky hit in the back? No, it wasn't a lucky hit in the back, but it was just a regular hit in the back. One that did not detonate his flamethrowers. I've heard news in Company of Heroes 2 that flamethrowers are pick-upable. So they'll be dropped on the ground and you can pick them up. I get the feeling I might see 5 or 6 man squads with like 4 flamethrowers. I get that feeling. I don't know why. I hope that's not the case. That sounds kind of exploitable.
We have a threat to our victory point.
Or imbalanced. Ooh, tree clearing devices is what mines be. But don't worry, our grenadiers are fine on 50% life. No casualties. Just need to heal up. Need to get that vet 1 on the Comcraft Center. That would be delicious. I'd slurp some Comcraft Center any day for some veterancy. Minesweepers are doing a great job. Now the flamethrower should come along and just burn this mine. That would explode it. But they've got bigger fishes to fry in the fishy center. And, well, there goes that fishies. But, second MG right behind them to secure them. The Siberian never saw that one coming. Great MG play there. Even if it was just against one flamethrower unit. It's fine. That flamethrower unit would have done a lot of damage to that MG. We've got to save our MGs, and now the MGs can turn around and quite happily start suppressing all of this stuff here. Our grenadiers taking a lot of riflemen before they even consider perishing into Hades' domain. Meanwhile, we got some Volks of their own trying to capture as much territory back as they can, because that's really what Aimstrong is lacking at the moment. Damn it, we need territory. But Siberian is not gonna give up. He's never gonna give it up. He's never going to let it go. He's always going to plant mines, though. And then he's gonna get in the church and pray and spray some more as well. Vet 2 on the Grenadier. So we've really hammered out those researchers. Man, have we got a lot of hammers. Minesweepers again, clearing those mines. Very well played by Aimstrong. It's too bad, though, that it's not the important mines. The mines that we kind of need to sweep in the middle. Our Jeep, though, is harassing again. It's nice to see this Jeep is just darting around, picking off whatever, like, health they can on any unit they see. Even trading it for the snipers, though, that was a great move. The riflemen coming in again for this fuel point. They want the fuel point. They will get the fuel point. Don't you worry. But Aimstrong is not going to give up as well. He's just going to take the light cover and fire on whatever he can see. Maybe we'll see some backup here. There we go. The Grenadiers are going to support on this one. And these riflemen will take additional damage whilst they're capturing. So, does Siberian want to be around here for too long? He is not really delaying too much. He's got already an ample amount of fuel. He doesn't need any more. He's losing a rifleman squad, though. Yes, Siberian's saying fuck on this one. Is he going to be lucky? No, he's not going to be lucky. Although, slightly lucky. He didn't drop a bar. Dropping a bar would have been bad. That's fine, though. That's fine. If we can lose a rifleman squad. maybe produce out some mortars. I was expecting a tank depot, but mortars, okay. Happy to see a mortar. There's some MGs on the field which could use some smoke shells. Oh, please let it be smoke shells on the field. Oh, I love games. If you're seeing smoke shells in games, you're seeing a pleasant game. It's a game that just needs to be directly injected right into your brain through your eyes, and then, I don't know, sit on a rainbow and watch it or something, because it's just an excellent game when you see mortars and smokes. And hopefully that's going to be assisted with some riflemen as well, moving straight forward. Now, we've got some action on the north side of the map. The Jeep, again, moving around, picking off whatever pioneers they can, but unfortunately we get a kill steal from the rifleman, chucking in a grenade inside the building where the Volks lies. Nice kill! And the Volks are not too healthy inside that building. But whilst this action is going on, it seems like Aimstrong is moving quite dangerously up into the middle with his MGs. The MGs, though, taking fire from the mortars being protected by the rifleman, and the rifleman is connected to the Volks squad. Ooh, we've got a Panzerschreck out here, so I think Aimstrong is actually doing something which I would have been doing right now. I'm, at this moment, with the amount of map control I've had, I'd be terrified of seeing a tank depot out and having to deal with Shermans. That would be my main concern. So Panzerschrecks, it'd be the fast response I go for. Pak 38 as well. Good, good. We can protect our Pak 38s with our Panzerschrecks. Those work quite nicely together. Our mortar is leading the charge. It knows no fear whatsoever. It's going to sit right in the center of this graveyard. There's no better place for it, I guess. Is it going to drop the mortar, though? If it drops the mortar, that would be bad. They are retreating now, however. Doesn't drop the mortar now. I think maybe that would have been a nice place to drop the mortar. The rifleman could have picked that up and then retreated away. Grenade is thrown, but nicely dodging, but running into a mine! I maybe would have accepted the grenade over the mine, but I don't know. We don't know what... If we could go into alternate realities, that would be fine. We could find out which one would have been the better option, but it was either going to be the mine or the grenade. We had to choose one. We couldn't avoid both. But it's looking okay now for Aimstrong. He's not connected up all this territory just yet, but he's at least given Siberian a pause for thought. We got some grenadiers moving around onto the south side. They're going to find themselves some munitions quite easily, maybe endangering for this fuel point. I don't know. The tank depot is down though now, and I see no Sturm Armory coming down for Aimstrong, but we don't need it. We can just go with some Pak 38s and some Panzerschrecks. That's fine. That'll work. And on the north side of the map, this is where Siberian is now going to focus his attention back to the territory. This seems to be Siberian's overall game plan, is just to harass all this territory, take as much as possible, be well ahead of his opponent. And so far, all he has to show is a building and a mortar. That's it. He's had all of this resource, and that is what he has to show for it. I mean, he's doing really, really well considering he hasn't got any of those awesome stuff out there. But maybe now is the time to start making use of that resources. Because the longer this game goes on, the more chances you are to see something like a King Tiger times infinity on the field. Who knows what might be coming out. Loads of Panthers and stuff. It really stacks up for the Wehrmacht later on. So the earlier we can get something like that out, the better. MG42 is dropped, but we do not have enough riflemen to actually collect that. 2 riflemen left with Vet 1. We don't want to be losing that Vet 1 rifle. Again, another grenade comes in, but the MP40s close right into the faces of those riflemen squad. I think that was excellent play there, and even though that wasn't too good for the MP40s, they still did lots of damage. I mean, just look at all of the good stuff that they had taken out, but they lost an MG40. Ooh. That's not good. That's like poop on a stick. We don't want to be losing that.
To all units, Germans are seizing territory.
Oh, that's not... That's not an analogy at all. We want to be losing poops on sticks. Who puts poop on sticks? Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That was sick. That's grotesque.
Reserves are holding a course taking casualties.
Yeah! Well, let's get our head back into the game. Calliope's are ready.
We are losing a sector.
I guess this is what we were waiting for. No, it wasn't. We got a Sherman out instead. But a Calliope should be on its way, right? Right? Who wouldn't get a Calliope at the first point you can get a Calliope? The Calliopes are going to be so painful to Aimstrong and his merry men. His Panzerschrecks won't be able to do much about that. Unless we see some Stugs coming out soon. A Calliope is just going to be wreaking havoc. The Sherman could have been seen earlier, but okay, we only have 2 riflemen on the field left. What the hell? Where did all the riflemen go? They must have, like, totally ruffled it into heaven or hell or one of the places. That's terrible news. Terrible news for Siberian. Aimstrong is doing a lot better than I previously thought, which means this game is going to go on for much longer than anticipated. I must say I was feeling for Aimstrong early on in the game, but now he's doing okay with the Pak-38 out. He can produce some Stugs. He's got Panzerschrecks on the field. He has everything he needs to take out a Sherman. And he's been doing fairly well on the tactics side. He's claimed at least half of the map, almost, right down the center. He moved around here and captured this munitions point earlier, but Siberian will be on that. He's going there now. Here comes the Stug. Beautiful timing. That's what we want to see. I don't believe Aimstrong knows that there will be a Calliope coming out so soon. Actually, it's the 22-minute mark. It's actually not too bad for a Calliope to be seen at this point, but it feels like this game has been so short, and I don't know, it's just really exciting for me. I lost track of time. I often lose track of time. I often lose track of victory points. I don't know where I am sometimes. I get on a bus and I'm like, where am I? And the bus driver's like, I don't know, where do you want to go? And I'm just screaming all the way to my journey, which is always in town. I never venture anywhere else other than town. Town has some great stuff like my university. I don't go to university anymore. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I hate my university. It was awful. But it's allowed me to produce these games with all of my musical knowledge. A fantastic grenade dodge and then hop back into the building. A sniper fires right into the rear skull of that rifleman and then he retreats away. There is no counter sniper we have to worry about at all. Oh, he didn't learn that skill at university, but we're about to step on a mine.
A munition sector.
Wow, okay, no, I guess not, but maybe this could trigger a mine explosion. Oh, the sniper is running away. Well done. We don't want to be caught in that. Lots of stuff died there, I think. 1, 2, and the walls. We got to remember the walls. They count as casualties, right? You got to be, you got to have a soft spot for walls. Grenade is thrown. A grenade is just slightly dodged. I mean, the grenadiers take some damage there, but they got a Puma to back them up. Hey, they don't need people to like survive. They can just have the Puma take care of every single one of their problems. When it comes to riflemen anyway, ooh, blasting onto a mine just on that crossroads there as well. I was Stug.
Under siege. The Germans are moving in.
I don't know if you can hear the wheezing again. Oh man, I want to get an exercise bike so I can watch TV and try and increase my lung capacity. That seems to be a problem.
The Germans are after one of our munitions points.
He avoided the mine and crushed 2 riflemen and shot a rifleman. Wow, okay. The Sherman receiving some repairs. It must have been gun-hoed down by that Stug. A second Stug should be on the field surely. Come on, Stug. More Stugs, please. We like more Stugs, but maybe Aimstrong feels satisfactory. There we go. He hits the mine, and he's immobilized. How unlucky is that? Now, all Siberian needs to do... Oh, he could just do that, but he could just move forward here as well and fire right into the side of it. We don't have to take any damage. Our Puma, not in the best position. I do hope it doesn't decide to go... Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay. crap on a stick. Don't do that. We've been through this, but damn it, so lucky. And in comes the Calliope. That's right, we gotta hide behind this church. Save me, church. The church is gonna be good for something. It's gonna be blocking Calliope shots. In comes another Stug. Going, oh, what the? Slip and slide. Upgrade. Oh, hello, Hellcat. Now, the Stug doesn't want to be fighting this now that the Hellcat has appeared onto the field. The Puma is just... It's no more than, like, some... Two tires. It's... What? Like, where's the rest of that Puma gone? I don't know. The Stug still wants to continue this fight. I wouldn't be too happy with this one. It treads onto a mine. That's, again, another one of my concerns would have been mines on that road. This could work out, actually. This could very well work out for the Stug. If it takes out the Hellcat first, though, because we don't want to be taking additional damage from the Hellcat as it shoots right into the side or rear. Here it goes. Angle. 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 Oh, hello, Pack 38. You are a very welcome addition. Here comes the Allied War Machine. Out of control. Don't worry, we'll get that back as it crashes into the river. It wants to maybe go for a swim. It's good old swimmeroony. The flamethrower engineers moving forward. They want to take out the Pack 38 to avenge its fallen comrade, the Hellcat. But don't worry, we got a second Hellcat. And that Hellcat could very well inflict some heavy crushing as well and finish off this goddamn Stug. Oh no, there's a second Calliope. Is this the second Calliope barrage? No, it's the first Calliope barrage. I swear we just saw another Calliope barrage. But hey, losing track of time aside, the Stug still could be killed. Still could be killed. The Panzerschreck team is chasing down one wounded Sherman tank. Now, I don't believe one Sherman tank... Oh, wow, look at the range of that grenade! And the engineers, they hold strong. The second Panzerschreck team coming right around the side of here. And yeah, that's some heavy crush. We've got to keep going, though. We've got to keep going. The Hellcat takes out the Stug, though, whilst that was going on. Run away! We don't want to get our engine damaged. Fortunately enough, though, we got our main gun damaged. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Won't you be lucky with me? Pack 38, though, is about to finish off this Hellcat. Oh, it's not a good day for Siberian. What the hell has gone wrong? So many units have been defeated, and here comes the King Tiger. I didn't even think that this was going to be a King Tiger game, but it is a King Tiger game. It's going to be a King Tiger game. And Siberian's really choking at the moment. He's got a... Like, where has the casualties really been for Aimstrong this entire game? The Stugs arriving at the front, just knocking on the door of Siberian's base. He could come even closer and just, you know, plod over the bodies of the riflemen, but for whatever reason, Aimstrong decided not to do that. It's okay, it's okay. Aimstrong's in a good position. He doesn't need to do that. He's got his King Tiger as well. Maybe the King Tiger isn't really the unit he needs to be seeing. It's going to attract a lot of attention, sure. And you can see the Sherman appearing. I mean, I wouldn't have got a Sherman if there was a King Tiger, if I knew there was a King Tiger on the field, but at least the Sherman could maybe come around here and just harass these points. Whatever good we can do there. Because the King Tiger is going to be very, very slow to maneuver. That's one of its features. So it would lose like either the north or south side of the map, really spreading the distance for that King Tiger to move about. And now the Sherman realizes that it's got a horrible problem on its hands. It's going to keep driving along, though. We're down to 200 avoiding points. Oh, wow. That was like a rear shot. And now it sees that there's a Stug here as well. So Siberian's going to have to engage his maneuverability skills. Oh, wow. The Stug misses that shot. How did it miss from that distance? The King Tiger is trying to give chase. What is with this Sherman? This Sherman needs to be called lucky. It's getting away. The Stug firing 2 shots there because of the whole distance. I'm not in range. I'm in range. I'm not in range. Sort of visual glitch there. Sherman doesn't get away though. Siberian cannot be happy with that outcome on the Sherman. We needed that Sherman. The riflemen out of position, retreating away. Oh my god. Oh, why has this happened to Siberian? He's got a Hellcat and another Sherman on the field. He's using that ambush to get that additional penetration on the King Tiger. Will the Calliope's fire on the heavily armored target, the one Calliope that we have? We haven't got a second Calliope just yet.
Losing contact with one of our sectors.
And maybe there's a good reason for that. Maybe we are seeing that shortly we will be CP capped. And we won't be able to produce some yummy stuff. Now, Sherman is doing the correct thing though. Like I said earlier, it can go around here and harass some stuff. Aimstrong will be annoyed at that. It's like having to deal with vehicles as you go around trying to capture some stuff is a pain. And with raid in effect, we can send our vehicles to capture. It's great. It's awesome. Our light vehicles can do that. It's a shame that we don't have light vehicles. That would be excellent. Actually, can heavy vehicles capture with raid? I think I remember seeing that happen. I don't know if that was patched in the patch early on. I've been so far out of the loop again. I just... A vet-free Sherman. Wow. It's about to die, though. Oh, it's getting away. Now, the King Tiger has excellent range on it. I don't know if we'll be able to fire. I think it's surpassed the distance it's able to fire at now. Go, Sherman! This Sherman could be our Lord and Savior. Good times. Hey! A Grenadier squad just got crushed inside that building! And hopefully we see a sticky grenade fired onto the engine of the King Tiger. That would be a most welcome addition to Siberian. Oh, he would love that to happen. Then we could get some rare shots onto the King Tiger. That would be beautiful. Siberian, though, giving chase. It looks like he was about to throw a grenade and saw Aimstrong was going to move inside of the building. I got those hiccups again. Because of you, Orange Juice. You, look at it. Look at it smiling at me. Ugh. I hate you, Orange Juice. You make me hiccup so much. And then I hate my webcam because it's so hard to get back into position. And again, that's like on my scribed list of stuff to buy again. I'm not even going to move it. I'm just going to move myself. A Calliope eyeing up the target. At this distance, how can it miss? Come on, aim. The Hellcats. The Hellcats could move in, take a shot, and then move back out whilst that's trying to reload. Here comes the Calliope barrage. Oh, nicely aimed, by the way. Actually moving it behind where the King Tiger is going to retreat to, and even grasping some of the Grenadiers just in range. So light damage against the King Tiger. We can't have like too high expectations there. It's a King Tiger, for crying out loud. It's really not meant to take damage from Calliope rocket barrages. MG has set itself up in a most difficult position for Siberian to deal with. Very well played there, Aimstrong. But here comes the Sherman to liberate them. But they're going to be greeted by some Panzerschrecks. Those interconnecting links which make Aimstrong's blockade so strong. Very well played there. But the King Tiger is going to try and take out this checker piece. Whilst this checker piece takes out this checker piece, and this checker piece tries to get in position to also take out this checker piece. There's so many checker pieces to take out. And the riflemen not looking too healthy there. Notice that this actual Grenadier squad have a bar on them. They stole on a bar from some point. Our two Hellcats and our Sherman, when are they going to go in and just try and go for this King Tiger? I don't know. Maybe they love the fact that there is King Tiger on the field because it eats up its CP, which means less infantry to deal with. Less infantry to deal with. Easier for our infantry to deal with their infantry. But we do have a lot of tanks on the field. Is this another Calliope barrage coming in? Yes, it is. Damaged engine. Slowing down that King Tiger. If only we had some Hellcats to take advantage of this. We have to be ever so slightly concerned about the Stug, though. Here comes the Hellcats. Oh, they know it. But they're engaging from the front. And you can see, engaging from the front doesn't work too well.
Casualties being reported.
if we're gonna lead a charge,
Supply
let the
lines
Sherman do
We have
that.
territory cut off from.
I know it's a vet-free Sherman, but it can take a beating. It can take a bit of a beating. We can retreat it just in time. It's harder to retreat a Hellcat in time, though. It can be extremely difficult to send a Hellcat out of there when it only takes 2 or 3 shots to destroy. Mostly 3. We've got another Stilg on the field. The time is against us. Siberian gonna have to work his nads off. Like, I feel so badly for Siberian now. He was doing so well up until like this game, and now it's halfway through this game and it's all of a sudden just gone upside down from us. He'd lost too many rifleman squads so early into the game, evidently, and that's... I don't know how that happened. He had a good amount of territory. How did no. Well, in any case, I'm sure Siberian will have a reason, and I wish I could go interview him and say, hey, what happened? What happened? Why did this happen? But I can't, because nobody knows who I am. I'm like the underdog of Company of Heroes 2 now, I'm feeling. I put so much work into my videos, and everyone's like, hey, that guy. It's a gosh darn it good job that I enjoy doing this, though, so I don't mind. I really don't. There's a lot of other shoutcasters that you need to go check out as well. But those guys will be checking out in the morgue, and then out of the morgue, and then in the graveyard. They've got a fair amount of checking out to do, but wow, nice shot there from the Sherman. These guys hiding out inside this church, not the best place to be hiding out when you are kind of the focus of 3 vehicles, which surprisingly enough do quite a decent amount of damage to buildings, and that kind of also applies to infantry inside of the buildings as well. So just maybe consider that. Aimstrong, let's not throw away our victory just yet, although it's not quite the points, the scores there. 68 to Siberian, ticking down, and 362, a very cushy, comfortable 362. Leading the charge with our grenadiers, trying to shave off any amount of damage we can do. Looks like we had a retreat back there for the rifleman squad, holding on to the victory points, just trying to drain Siberian of anything we can. Every little helps. Our 2 Hellcats, they've got to work very hard. And I think now would actually be a good time. We've got some room to go around this building. We've got some room around here. Just over here, we could move through. We could take it. We could take this King Tiger. Of course, the mines are a problem. Stug is in a very good position to protect any sort of rear flanking of that King Tiger. It would at least punish that happening. But I don't think Siberian likes to engage from flanks. He likes to move forward and try and use his ambush ability, which he isn't going to get off on this Stug. Let's see how much damage that does. Wow! Look at the damage on that and the ambush ability. That's really good. And now the Sherman should come in from the side and finish that job off. And then, like, maybe Siberian still has a good chance against this if he can just take out all of these stuff. Here he comes. It's gonna be now or never. He takes out the Stug and now comes round for the side shots and the rear shots onto the King Tiger. We've got riflemen here as well. They can maybe get the last shot on with a sticky grenade and get themselves promoted to a vet 3. And that would be like horrible for Aimstrong to have to deal with. I don't know why he's backing away. He doesn't want to. There we go. Here comes the skydiver. Oh man, this is looking good. And here comes the artillery barrage. The rocket is firing where it thinks. I don't know what it was thinking. There was nothing there. I guess maybe it thought the King Tiger was going to be alive, but surely that was after the King Tiger had died. And now maybe Aimstrong has to surrender. Aimstrong does surrender. Siberian has won this game. Congratulations. On to game 2, guys. Oh. Wow. Siberian continues his winning streak. Well, I'm Inuki. I'm extremely thirsty. I'm gonna have a break, and then we've got some more games to come. See you then. See you pickle juicing then.
Get the hell here! Enemy unit down. Casualties being reported. Engineers taking fire! Enemy moving up! You rifle squad! Tell us what you need us to do! They're taking one of our points. Casualties being reported now.
You want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.